Okay, we are live, and hopefully everything is working the way it's supposed to, because I don't feel like going back and checking all of it all over again. Uh, I might as well get this out of the way right now. Do you see that thing in the top left corner that says Modding API Compass Always On? This is my compass cheat. I decided to go ahead and activate this now so I don't have to exit the game just to start it back up again with this on. I am cheating to have the compass always on because the compass should never have cost anything to have equipped in the first place. That was a stupid decision, and I am fixing the bad decisions of the game designers. That's how I feel, and I am going to continue now. So, we are obviously file 4. Alright. So this guy was just nice enough to give us a spell that lets us throw a giant fireball, and then was very happy to give us a tutorial as to why that's useful. A slightly harsh tutorial in the form of trapping us where we had to find out why it's useful, but a tutorial nonetheless. I'm gonna break all of his torches that I can reach because I feel like it. Anyway, this proceeded to happen immediately after we fought the first boss. And I have no memory of where I was. Oh, okay. This is just in the middle of this main area, so I guess I already hit this lever. Here's where the map jerk was. Ooh. I pushed select. Alright, so let's see. Oh. Again. I'm certainly not used to being asked to go to a save point just to change around equipment. That feels rather dumb. But whatever. It's just how things work. Alright, since I have a mod that replaces this and makes it work always, I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I guess that wasn't really necessary, since obviously I could just wait and do that when I have something to equip in that slot, but whatever. I'm just demonstrating this is what the mod does. It's doing the thing. I don't know why there isn't an accompanying mod that will just make all the maps exist without having to buy them too. That would seem like a pretty logical thing to have. Whatever. Can these things die to magic? I guess I'm not going to find out right now because I don't have enough magic. And I didn't do that right. Obviously, I want to pogo and get that thing. There we go. That was not hard. That was just me failing at something. And now I get to fail at it again. At least money doesn't disappear. If you leave it alone for too long, that would be the ultimate kick in the teeth, next to all the other problems. Next to the fact that it just sort of scatters around. Anyway. Alright, now I can actually heal. So I will. Okay. Why did I come to this poisonous swamp? I guess to free this thing? Strictly speaking, this isn't the way I wanted to go, though. I want to go to where the mold enemy thing is that I now know I can use magic on, because I know that's where progress is. Again, I'm not playing the game blind. I know that's where progress is, because I know what happens next. Now, it's been several years, so I don't completely remember the whole layout of the game. But I distinctly remember that the next thing that happens after you fight the guy who couldn't possibly have controlled the armor due to his body size is that you go to some place over to the left past that mole thing, and That's where you fight person, who I think is named after an insect despite not being of that species of insect. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Okay. When I say get out of my face, that's not an encouragement for more of you to come and get in my face. That means stay out of my face. I would love to have attracted someone to argue with here when it comes to things like how the game systems work and are a good idea. I guess just to play devil's advocate myself for a moment. Why is the map system like this? I understand the intent. I don't want to pretend or act like I don't understand what the developers were thinking, because to some extent I certainly do. I get it. The reason the map system works the way it does is because they want it to be diegetic. They want as much of your experience of the gameplay to feel like you are the character, because I guess they think it's immersive or something. So the reason the map system works the way it does, like, okay, the reason why getting out the map doesn't pause the game is because you're supposed to be canonically, physically getting out a map and looking at it. The reason the map doesn't update except at save points is because you're getting out your pin to update the map there. And I guess the charms are a magic thing which allows you a better sense of direction or something. That's the least justifiable in my opinion as far as the compass thing. Like, I understand that, but the diegesis could be achieved without making it more annoying. And if you're saying it's realistic, well, what about this game and its setting is realistic? Number one. And number two, realism should always, always take a back seat to fun gameplay when you are designing a video game. Your first question with anything that you're thinking of doing should not be, is this realistic, or does this enhance immersion? It should be, does this make the game more fun? And if so, or if not, why? And I just feel like the map system was not thought through from that point of view, or it wouldn't have wound up the way it is. Anyway. We can't kill these birds, but we can kill these bushes. Okay, that's a normal charging guy. Here's a smelly charging guy. The smelly charging guy likes to explode when he dies. Interesting. Looks like when one of the explosive guys died before, he left behind an explosion. But when that guy died of falling into this water, he didn't leave behind an explosion. So that's interesting. Oh, sweet. Money and a trap plate. Good. I'll just go ahead and reclaim my health from this trap plate. Make it die and give me more money. Good. Thanks for the MP and the money. I sure do wish that I could just see the map without having to buy it. Gosh, I need to quit harping on it. Alright, map is updated despite the fact that I'm not allowed to see it. That's really egregious, I must say. boss of this area. It's too bad I can't just ambush her and make her take some damage early. That'd be nice. But she has backdash, because she's a real Castlevania protagonist, I guess. Oh, and she also has a voice, which our player character doesn't. Castlevania game protagonists have a long history of having voices, even being voiced acted. There's nothing worthwhile going this way. I guess that's there's no reason whatsoever to take that risky path over there. You can get back up this way. Overall, a bit silly. Oh, I thought I was going to get that. I guess I wasn't. Whatever. Something broke the car a second ago. So we can do that, sure. What? Oh, I must just be breaking something like that. I thought I was opening like a wall there, but that's not what was happening. I was just destroying a post or something and didn't notice it. Hey. Come over this way. Come on. Wander to the right. Bye. I didn't get any money from that, but I got the enjoyment of something dying without me having to speak. I didn't even get to do a stupid revenge explosion. It just squashed dead, like the bug that it is. Oops. Straight into the teleport spikes. I don't perceive that there's any reason to go down that way. I mean, certainly I can, but I don't see why I would. At least not before doing this. Yeah, here's my fucking text. Contrast from crossroads, blah blah blah. Map. Here's my map text. I'll let you see the map. Looks like I should be going back to the left somehow. Seems I don't fit through this hole. Alright. But that's fine. I think I'll have the jump ability to get up here. Bring this thing. Just shut up with your humming, dude. You don't mesh with the peaceful, lovely music here at all. You know, I feel like maybe it's unfair for me to think this way, but I feel like a video game with a really good audio design would have that guy hum like a tune that works with the area's tune. That feels like the kind of thing that some people, some audio engineer, well, I don't know what the right word is, but that feels like the thing that some video game composers would think to do, and some wouldn't. I just realized that I overshot where I wanted to go down. I don't actually know how to go down where I want to go down, but this is definitely not the right area. It's weird. You have this, like, falling stun. I'm pretty sure the game has absolutely no fall damage. But for some reason, you get stunned from falling a certain distance or more. I don't understand it. Like, if falling is never going to hurt me, why does falling cause me to stop moving for a period sometimes? This feels weird. Right, where? Oh, over there. Looks like I need to go right and left. It's below here. That guy dropped a lot of money. Oh, it's just right here. Okay. Then I can open the shortcut like that. Down we go. Honestly, so in this, let me point this out. In this map, you have this rather obscure path that you can only take by going right and then backtracking left across some spikes, which you have to drop something down to be able to traverse the spikes. The obvious path is to keep going to the right, which leads to the dead end with the map in it. This means that a player is extremely likely to run into the map, to stumble into the map by accident while just exploring the area. Very soon into the area. If every part of this game was designed in such a way that you could stumble on, that you are almost guaranteed to stumble onto a map, then the lack of just having a map from the beginning of the area wouldn't even be a complaint. But I know for a fact there's at least one area where you will be missing the existence of a map, that it's just impossible to even get a map until you're already completely through the entire area. Besides the fact that the game stops being linear at a certain point, and so there just isn't any way to guarantee, even if I were the mapper myself, there's nowhere I could put the map guide and guarantee that the player would run into them first thing into the area. Which is why you should just be able to buy your own paper, and he should function like a Metroid map room. You know, in Metroid, going to the map room doesn't mean, oh, I'm allowed to have a map period now. It means now my map is partially filled in and I can fill in the rest. You see, that's the way this game should work. There should just be a blank map, like blank paper you can buy in the shop. That would achieve perfect diegesis, and it wouldn't be irritating. I need to shut up about that. Look, I'm having a good time. I'm running around, killing things. It's fun. This is a nice, peaceful garden of death. Oh man, I still didn't manage to hurt her. Too bad. See, she's got like a cool grappling hook mechanic. I don't understand why she's not the main character with such a cool mechanic she can use. Those who stray from the White Queen's road shall face the law of Yeah, okay, good for you. Good for them. Good for someone, I'm sure. Good for the King of They just came from this way. Why don't I heal before I keep gathering LP I can't use? Get out of here. I knew that was a mistake. Oh well. But I guess one of its shots was still around, even though it didn't look like it? Sure, game. It's another plant trap. Plant. Too bad it's kind of ineffectual with where the prize is that it's a trap for. Too bad it's also drops even more money for me, making me encouraged to kill it rather than just leave. Oh. Alright. stereo on. I don't know why I keep trying to go back. I'm obviously just supposed to cut left here. Alright. Oh, whoops. Not bad. Now this time I am intentionally going another way from the way the area boss is leading me toward. Just because I feel like it. Should I keep going this way? There was a path to the right here. Electric bugs. Sure. I think there's a bug electric Pokemon somewhere in the order. Looks like I can't go this way. I mean, I probably could go past this guy, but I don't think there's any reason to. Yeah, I'm not sure I should go this way. I probably need some upgrade I don't have to get past all that nonsense. Or if not need, then at least want. Found anything else here. Rude. Gonna need every cent of this eventually, I'm sure. Oh, I'm right next to where the save point looks like it should be. Maybe I can just go left to the save point from here. That'd be nice. Alright, it's below me. It should just be right here. Somewhere. This is obnoxious, but whatever. I've been saving up a lot of money. Looks like I had to go this way to unlock the bench, because game design? Whatever. Hooray, I saved. And now I can see where I've been. What a miracle. Well, I'm obviously supposed to go up into the 3 standing stones. So that's where I'll go. In the early game, it doesn't feel like there's any reason to bother with a lot of side paths, because all you're likely to find is one of those worms that you get money for rescuing eventually. No rescuing, but it's like... Right now, I'm not exactly starving for cash, and I'd be much more interested in something that resulted in more attack or more health or something. But I think it's just boss, major upgrade until a certain point, which is after this boss, for sure. So, yeah. It doesn't escape me that the place where I know for a fact there's a boss is pretty obnoxiously far away from the nearest save point for some reason. Like, it's a pretty obvious thing that if you're gonna put a tough boss in your video game, you better mine or stream to reef and cast these caverns so in every line blah 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 I don't know. Anyway, like, it's basic game design that if you're making a game where save points are a concept, that you put your save point nice and close to the boss. You don't make the player who died to a boss go through some obnoxiously long trek just to get back to where they just were. Hollow Knight does not understand this, it seems. So this just leads here. I guess I should go right and not running around. Look for a way to drop that money down. Oh hey, a mini boss. He's very annoying. But he doesn't have that much health. I guess I'll go save to heal again. It's a little annoying that saving doesn't replenish your MP. I mean, if I want full MP, and I'm at a save point, I'll just walk to an enemy, and if it hurts me, I'll go back to the save point and heal. It just feels like unnecessary additional tedium. If I'm in some situation where MP is important to me, then I'm just going to exploit the existence of a save point to replenish my MP manually anyway. And there's nothing intrinsically about save points that seems like it should make it so that you don't replenish MP at them. So I don't know why you just don't. Anyway, the mid-boss is still here, as I saved, and that regenerates him, but I don't have to fight him anymore, so I'm not. This place is a bit less green. Going by the pattern of this zone so far, I'm going to try going to the right since I know I want to go left. And this place has no music at all. Oh, this is considered a new area, that's why. I probably shouldn't be going this way then, but I guess I'll wander through enough to grab some money anyway. Yeah, I can't get across that without some dash move. So, might as well not bother. Alright, we get some money for coming here early, I guess, but that's about it. No reason to stick around here. Let's go back to the green place. This is a little strange. This is part of the green place. This area looks like the area off to the right. and there's more of the green place. It's like there's part of this grayish blue area is just stuck inside the green zone. I am very tempted to leave this jerk right here where he is. Now, someone playing this game blind would be inclined to see this guy, be like, hey, this is another bug. He must be a nice person. He must be a bug like me. I should rescue him. But I, with my knowledge of the future, know that this is a complete jerk. This is the biggest jerk in the entire game. He causes nothing but annoyance and trouble for me. I'm sorely tempted to just let that bug chew on him for all of eternity. There's a question of whether or not our player character would do something like that. Frankly, I don't know that our player character has any personality, heroic or otherwise. He literally never talks. So, would you leave this guy here? Maybe. I just want to at least let him suffer for a while first. Oh, sorry, friend, my sword just doesn't reach. Okay, fine. Congratulations, it's a mini-boss. Okay, well, I may have unleashed the worst person in the entire game onto the world, but at least I got a lot of money for it. There's that.
Akala, man.
Shut up. Please. Please, why don't you try fighting me? I bet it'll end up great. Come on. You want some? No? I didn't think so. Never talk to me again. Anyway... The rain shaman walked from the dream into these lands. Blah blah blah, the call to return. Okay, now I can fight you. Okay. The boss is just over there. I should make sure I have a clear path to the boss and then go back and save. Well, there's one of these jerks here, but he's not really blocking the way, I don't think. Oh no, this is where I came from. This is not new. Funny. Alright, I guess I'll face take this guy for money. These guys for money. This is already feeling pretty not worth it. Okay, that's one down. Just gonna sneak behind you and take the rest of the money. Oops. Alright, time to leave. Thank you. Okay, much better. Okay, well. Time to go confront the game's second boss. It sure would be a shame if I died to that second boss and had to tediously walk through all of this all over again about 17 times. That would be really annoying. Oh look, a fast travel zone. I guess I'm not fighting the boss yet then. Well, this is a slightly better save point than that one, huh? Alright, well, this allows me to go back to town, so I might as well see if there's anything worth buying back there. Since I have almost $1,000. Or not. I think this current mood thing is kind of stupid, but I just wanted something to fill this area of the screen. Since Hollow Knight takes up such an awkward part of my recording zone. Anyway.
Madaula Misu.
Okay. Sure, good for you. Well, I guess that the... I'd like my cursor to not be on screen. Oops. fix it. That didn't quite fix it, but I can fix it. There we go. This is such a janky solution. I just have OpenOffice there doing that. Don't talk to me. Anyway.
Papa nada.
So... I'm pretty sure that the new edition thing means that these were not in the game when it originally released. I'll buy that. That'll be useful to know later. To be able to mark places where I haven't been. I'll probably need this pretty soon. The cocoons, that's the temporary health. Those are useless, so I don't need a thing to tell me what they are. Fast travel... Well, all the fast travel zones are kind of obvious to tell because they're also save points and they have a certain shape. I don't have to buy that. Hot springs. I don't know how useful hot springs are, but I'll go ahead and buy it. And I'll buy this. That'll be my limit for now. I'll buy out this map shop later, but this is good enough for now. Don't talk to me. Right, okay, there's nothing over here worth looking into right now. So we're just going to continue. Don't talk to me. And back we go. To Green Path we go. I'll be saving here. Okay, time to confront the boss of this area.
Drosjek Halimo.
Ghost, huh? Stalking you? You've been stalking me, jerk. Uh-huh. I don't know what Old Kingdom you mean, but whatever. You know what I am. What do you know that I am? Because I don't know what I am. Apparently you won't allow something. I don't know what. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I just know that you're going to try to kill me for no good reason, so I guess I'll be fighting you. Oh look, a functional ranged attack. Midair attack. That's a big range to itself. Says things when she talks. Says things when she attacks. Why is this not on protagonist? I don't know. I'm just telling you type. I'm sure I have a lot to say. Oops. 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 gun that has limited range. That's a little annoying when I'm getting right at the edge of it. Oops. Jumped into a bush. Oops. Well, not a lot I could have done about that. There we go. Go inside, not outside. I don't know why I shot. I should have saved my MP for here. There we go. Boom. Was that the finishing blow? You gonna stop trying to kill me? Good. Looks like you... I don't know. Given that this thing has something that is not like her weapon stabbed into it, I'm gonna guess that it stabbed itself. Anyway, I got Loathwing Cloak. I can dash now. Hooray. Boom. That's not dashing. Boom. I can dash. I can't backdash, but something just happened. Would it seek to break the seals, and my controller is vibrating. This is new. They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. Okay. Yep. Well, something happened. Anyway, I can dash now. That's the important thing. I can mid-air dash, I can front dash, I can't back dash, unfortunately. Dash. Dash. Give me money. Oh yeah, I didn't change my mood. I know exactly what to say now. Good color for dashing. Maybe orange? That works. Carrying on. Yeah, I should have changed my mood from mercantile to serious while fighting the boss. That's the kind of thing I'd edit in post if I was a professional streamer or something. But as it stands, I don't care. Oh yeah, I can dash. That's not the dash button. I was pushing the spell button instead of the dash button because that's why I would have imagined using the dash button. But there's clearly something below that I should go save first. So, I'm playing a game with a controller that has vibrating capabilities. I did not play this game with a vibrating controller originally, so the fact that it vibrates every single time I dash is a new experience, to be sure. I guess I could just turn the vibration off if I found it too annoying. But it's fine for now, I guess. I can't remember if this is a game where dashing gives you iframes. I think it's not. I think that would be far too kind of a thing for a game like this to be doing. It's the Lake of Un. You gonna try to kill me? Yep. Alright, see you.
Goa, nu doai la Mac.
Oh, it's Coral. Hi there, you still have Voldemort on the back of your head? A lush and lively place. Did you run into Hornet? Did she try to kill you? Do we even know her name is Hornet? I'm not actually sure. Anyway. Yep. So, unfortunately, this is not a shop, but it is a save point, so there's that. Alright, I guess I'll go kill this jerk since he decided to aggro me. I don't really see what I can do when he just decides to attack while I'm right next to him. There's not really any options to dodge that. I don't know, I guess theoretically I should just dash away, now that I have dash. Okay, there's nothing I can actually do here. This is a random dead end that the new upgrade leads us to for some reason. Cool. Until I get the ability to literally fly, or I guess swim steaming waters, I won't be coming back there. Oops. So, it feels entirely plausible that I might now have what I need to achieve things back in that room with all the electrobugs. I think that was all the way to the right and then down a little bit. Like, right and then down, and then right and then down some more. I think it's the room, not the room directly right of here, but the room past that. Oops. Wrong button. Can I bet I can change the configuration, because, like, I'm very happy with the face button being the cast magic button. I am not at all happy with the shoulder button that I could confuse for the dash button being the spend my magic to do something button. I don't know why it's doubled up that way in the first place. I should probably change it. Now that I know. Wow. That was a costly fall. I think I'm allowed to change, I'm allowed to change what the buttons are from here. Yeah, go away, I don't need that. Okay, remap. Remap. Yeah, can that not be that button? Can I just disable this? Oh. There we go. There we go. I'm honestly, I'd really prefer that dash was this button anyway. Maybe super dash can be that one. And map. I don't know why it's quick map when it's the only map, but whatever. That's going to be a lot more comfortable. Oh, live control switching. Okay, that's much better. And this button for map. Although I honestly feel like select is the correct button for map, but if the game's going to make me hold it for some stupid reason, then I guess it shouldn't be something hard to reach like select. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Going this way and not falling down another 6 times. I certainly can just go to the right from here, and I haven't before, I think. And here's a monetary reward for that. That's nice. Just go ahead and heal. Give me your money too. Thanks. Carry on. Money right here. Yeah, I guess I'll check this before I go to the electricity room. I have a certain suspicion that the electricity room might be something I can't really do still anyway. But this might have been doable without Dash, so... Oh, yeah, okay. This is just a shortcut. And you can use Dash to get to it. You couldn't get up there without Dash, but now I can get up there because I have Dash. So this is not really a worthwhile passage. I noticed earlier that my money was at triple sixes and now it's at triple sevens. Interesting. Somehow I managed to pick up exactly 111 money. That's the wrong way. We're going this way. We're going down. We're continuing to go down. We're running ourselves into teleportation thorns. The latest magic and power nest, or whatever this place is called. We made thorns to where they teleport if you happen to walk into it. It makes perfect sense. Alright. Here's the room in question. I can dash across there, I can dash across that, I can dash over that. Can I get past this? Yes. Wonderful. And now I can open the way. And we get... Thorns of Agony. That's gonna be equipment. So I have to walk all the way back to the save point to see what that does. Have fun. Yeah. I'll go down and left and up to reach that save point. After that, I don't think I have any further business here. I forget if the area that's up and to the right from here seemed like I could traverse it with a dash, or if I should be going somewhere else from the hub. I guess I'll be finding out. How do I miss this treasure? Oh well, it's mine now. I guess I never really went very far into this area from below. Maybe that's why. I just sort of wandered around and wound up coming at it from the correct direction above. Alright. Thorns of Agony. Yes, that seems useful. What's the... I completely forgot another one. Oh yeah. Get more MP. Basically mandatory equipment for the entire game, I'm pretty sure. Since MP is also health. Even a very small amount of increase to how quickly you heal is exceedingly valuable. Oh yeah, that's what thorns do. That was our demonstration. Not done on purpose, but that was a demonstration of the thorns. When you get hurt, it does that. I think you're invincible while it's doing that. Maybe? Hopefully. Unfortunately, some enemy attacks have a tendency to knock you away as you take damage. Rude! I'm trying to heal over here, you jerk. is not a good time to be attacking them. Be honest, the Super Thorns thing is really not a very useful equipment. It just happens to be the most useful thing I currently have, and I happen to have the space for it, so it's kind of a why not use it situation. Dash here. And this is... Aha. Okay. That was silly. Oh, this is a bad time, guys. I only have 0 AP. Would you please not do that when I'm trying to heal? Well, I guess I'm dead. Welcome to the wonderful world of really terrible game design. We decided that instead of having death just send you back to the last save point like any good video game would do, like any Metroidvania ever, death arbitrarily steals your money and also breaks your AP, which makes absolutely no sense. And the only way that you're allowed to fix any of that is by going all the way back to the exact point where you died, and then fighting something for some reason. Every single thing about the way this works is stupid and bad, and I hate it. There's really no other words for it. You see, when you're designing a Metroidvania, what you want to encourage players to do, you want to encourage players to explore. You want it to be that a player will poke around here, go around there, find all sorts of various things, discover upgrades, and get better. If the player dies to something in your Metroidvania, which should be a pretty rare event unless that something is a major boss, when the player dies, it can be because of one of two reasons. It can be because they made mistakes in the battle, so they just need to retry the battle, but also it could be because the player needs to level up some more, needs to find more upgrades and get better at playing the video, and not, like, have a better player character. Like, it can be one or the other, you see. And so the reason why in a Metroidvania, when the player character dies, what you want to do, what you obviously should do, is send the player back to the last save point. Probably while, you know, even if it's a little bit harsh, maybe also while taking away whatever progress, you know, like Super Metroid or any other actual regular Metroid game does. What that does is, if the player died because they were statistically outmatched, because they need to go find more upgrades, then there is nothing tethering the player to the place where they died and forcing them to go back there. When you have a system like this game does, all that system does is make the player feel absolutely compelled to go all the way back to the exact place where they died. And so if the player died to something which is simply too strong for them and they need to go and get more upgrades, the game actively pushes them against doing that and pushes the player into grinding their face against a brick wall for no good reason. This is a bad death system. It's arguably generous in that you do keep major progress, but it's also extremely stingy and bad because it forces the player to do something that you shouldn't force a player to do when you're designing a Metroidvania. It's just bad game design. And I don't understand what they were thinking when they decided to implement this, unless all they were thinking was, hey, it was cool when Dark Souls did this, let's pretend to be Dark Souls for no good reason. But ever since Hollow Knight did this really stupid, terrible, bad thing, now every other Metroidvania thinks they should do something like it. It's a bad influence on the whole entire genre, and I blame Hollow Knight for providing that bad influence. This is enough for me to change my mood. Let's go with a very dark red. That works. That looks more like brown. That's fine. Alright, one down. Well, this should be pretty easy. And like, yeah, in this specific case, it's not that I died because I was outmatched. It's not like I was all that far away from the save. The consequences of the game doing this to me when I died were not that bad, because I was able to get back here without too much difficulty and reclaim what the game stole from me. But this is one of those things, one of those problems with Hollow Knight as a whole. The map system, the death system, certain other problems and annoyances. These are things that when the game is in this early state where it's not so hard, they're just kind of annoyances. As you can see, I'm annoyed by them. But the harder the game gets, the worse these things get. They start out being just small cracks in the game's design, but after a while, those cracks, as the harder the game gets, the more those cracks widen into gaping chasms of just terrible, terrible annoyance. Anyway. So, because the death system in this game is so bad, and obviously not fit for the kind of game that this is, well, my solution when I was playing this game the first time around was to have Task Manager ready and waiting, and if I was quick enough, I could go use Task Manager to abort the game's attempt to save as you die, which is not a thing that a game should ever do, especially if there's some ridiculous punishment for dying. So I could just abort the entire game and restart it. See, the entire rant I just had about the save system is something that would be completely nullified. Everything that makes the death system in this game not work would be completely nullified if the game just gave the player an option. If instead of instantly warping the player back to their last save point and stealing their money and forcing them to go back to where they were, if the game just brought up a simple menu. The menu has two options. Retry, which works exactly the way that exactly the way the death system currently works in the game, would be one of the options. The other option would be load game. Just load game. That's all I want to do when the game kills me and steals my money, and it's in a really annoying place that I don't actually want to go back to. I just want to load my game. I am fine with losing whatever permanent progress I'm going to lose by the act of loading my game. So since the game doesn't provide an option that it obviously should have, it would have improved the experience of the game so much, I just provide the option for myself. So, in this instance right here, it wasn't so bad. But at some point, when the game gets really irritating with the death system, when the game gets hard enough for the death system to be truly a pain, I'm gonna have Task Manager ready and waiting, and when I don't want to have to put up with going back to where I last was, I will abort the game completely and reload, because that should have been an option in the first place. And I don't understand how, through probably quite a lot of playtesting and game design decisions, no one thought to just implement that choice. Anyway, enough. So, I've done everything I think I can do with dashing. I've just realized that I got a new piece of equipment that I might want more than the Pharaoh's nonsense. Protects, blah blah blah, while focusing solely. The shell is not indestructible, and blah blah blah. Basically, healing is slightly less stupid, but only slightly. It's like Leaf Bracer in Kingdom Hearts, except it doesn't work as well, but it still costs 2 for some reason. Something that lame costs 2 equipment slots. Whatever. If I find a second slot, that's still better than the Thorns thing that I have right now, but only by a little bit. So I guess we'll see. I should probably mention a little bit back, like 10-15 minutes ago, I think at this point, I accidentally, my cursor over the game's window and like shrank the window to a tiny horizontal strip for a second, completely by accident while I was trying to do something else. So that probably looked really weird. I think I fixed it, but I'm not completely confident the game is at the exact same aspect ratio that it's supposed to be that it was before. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, I've apparently not been here. This jerk has a shield. Why don't I get a shield? Apparently they're so common. Like, that guy literally dropped a shield that makes him invincible to my attacks whenever he wants. Why can't I pick up a shield and just passively have a shield like Legend of Zelda? That would be a sensible thing. But no. My player character only wields his weapon with one hand, but just can't be bothered to pick up a shield. Whatever. Anyway. Oops. I guess I just never went this way. I know there doesn't seem to be any reason why I couldn't have. So, that's right. I recall when I beat Mr. Night Guy, he dumped off some kind of key for me, which, I didn't know where to use. I guess I just never been this way, because I'm pretty sure this is where you use that key. Maybe. Oh, an open slot. Yeah, I guess this isn't where you use that key. I thought it was somewhere vaguely around here. I can't, like... There's no way to tell the game that I want to use the key. Things like that, I thought, just get used. Yeah, an insert on the back that would fit into a slot. But not this slot, some other slot. Let's go below. like there's a congregation of ghosts to the left of here. That sounds like fun. Hornet seemed to think I was a ghost. Unfortunately, I can't get to the lever from here because, I don't know, I just am not allowed. So back we go. Okay, so this jerk will respawn. Move away for 2 seconds. Alright, I'm a little flush with cash, and I now know that the game is going to occasionally decide to steal my money and possibly not give it back. So armed with this knowledge, I guess I might as well buy absolutely everything I can, since anything I buy stays bought, and all the money I lose, well, stays lost potentially. This is not the way to the shop. The shop is right here. Don't talk to me.
Pa for nada.
Oh, even more markers. A gleaming marker. I'll just buy everything. Screw it. Buy this. Buy that. Buy that. Heck, I can afford it. Buy this too. Alright, shop sold out.
Pa for nada.
Yep. Do you guys not need to buy food? I guess I've never seen or heard of any people type bugs in this entire world. I've never seen them eating anything. The only ones I've seen eating something are the evil creatures and the enemies, like that big wasp thing that was chewing on a jerk over there. Oh, whatever. Map updated, somehow. I guess I'll glance at the map. Here's the map so far. I think I need to go... Maybe I need to get to that elevator from the left-hand side. That's going to be my guess. That, or I need to go up to where the mining person was, but I think I vaguely remember that place being much later in the game, so I think I need to go down the Forgotten Crossroads. I don't know why I'm saying this, because there's no way I'll remember it next time I play the game, but anyway. Alright. Well, I want to wrap it up for now. I've been playing for about an hour and a half, so... I guess that'll be it. Hopefully someone enjoys watching this in post and listening to me complain. I guess we'll find out, but I had some fun anyway, so it's fine. Farewell and good night, all. Or none.